Right now, I want to go over the presentation of the $1 million pyramid. This is where you come up with different price points for your products and services. And I'm going to share with you a worksheet so you can fill this out and you can ask yourself, hey, if I was getting started today, what programs would I offer and how much would I charge? And so here we'll have what is the product that you'll have. So is it going to be a lead magnet? Is it going to be something of free value? Is it going to be something pricey, maybe $100? Okay. And how this plays out to be, by the way, the same system that I'm using in my business right now, those are the same systems that I will help you install. So I'm going to give you the theory first of why it works. Then I'm going to walk you through it so you can say, hey, you know what? Maybe I can do this by myself, and you have all of it. Okay. I don't hold nothing back. Okay. I do this for way more than just, making a sale here and there. Okay. I do this because you see how many students, I see some of the students, the clients that I have, and they're telling me that how much they love me and stuff. And I'm thinking, wow, some of these guys and girls, I have never, ever met them. I have never met them. Okay. So it's insane. I'm always very touched with these clients and their success stories. Crazy. So if we go over here, the 3-day sales funnels challenge, I filled out one for you so that you can see what this looks like. This is what it looks like. First stage, case study. Okay. Free. The price, free. What's the headline? What's the details? Discover how to make XYZ. Discover how to go from this pain point to up here. Second sequence is the booking sequence. So this could be a low ticket program that I have. It could be $27. And I'm going to actually show you guys this because this is one of the funnels that's converting right now for us like crazy. Okay. So, hey, you want to have your Stripe account and your email inbox looking like this. So this is what's called a one-to-many selling system. Write this down. Okay. A one-to-many selling system allows you do the work once and you get sales and you get customers over and over again. This one, when we launched it, I saw it was generating anywhere from, I think, $250 to up to $400 per day. Sometimes it would make more, sometimes it would make less. But this is one, not their funnel. This is one of 4 funnels that I am scaling right now. And my goal with this one funnel is to get this one to $100,000 a month profit in the next 30 to 40 days. How many of you would love to be a fly on the wall and see exactly what I do so that you can copy and clone it? And heck, you're probably not going to make $100,000 a month profit, but let's just say you made even 10%, 20%. It's an extra $10,000 to $20,000 per month. How many of you would love to be a fly on the wall for this program? By the way, this is the first time I'm going behind the scenes. One of my mentors right now, it's a lady, by the way, she's doing around $600,000 a month from this same funnel. 600 grand. So I gave myself, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to get to 30K. Now, the good news is we spent 3 to 4 months and I've done all the work to build this entire funnel. So imagine, let's just say I pick on, who's here? Let's just say I picked on a client, someone here. Let's just say an example, Chris or Zubair or Peter Hall. Okay. What I would do here is I would help you come up with your own headline. I would personally work with you on this. By the way, this is why I'm saying it's only going to be for 15 people. I would come up with your own product. If you don't have a product, I'll give you a product that you can sell starting right now. Then all the graphics, all the copy, this is called sales copy. This is all sales copy that I would help you craft. All the graphics, the entire product, and not just the $27 product. See, some people would look at this and be like, oh my gosh, like, is this a $27 product? No, the reality is after people buy for $27, boom, there's another upsell that's $97. Okay, so now each customer can spend $197, not just $27. People don't understand this. I'm showing you behind the scenes of how this stuff works. If I go over here and I type in 3DS VIP. Some of you have seen this video.
Now that you've unlocked the private.
So what is this? This is another one-to-many selling system. What comes over here? $97. You try to buy this for $97. Guess what happens? There's what's called an OTO, a one-time offer. Boom. This is 47 bucks. This. Wow. You just went from $97 to $240. By the way, if you make one measly sale per day like this, 240 bucks a day is close to $10,000 a month. That is enough for 90% of people to kickstart their journey to their first six figures. Every time I talk about this stuff, this is just exciting. So this is the front-end product that you want. Then you want to have a product that varies, and the pain and problems, it just goes deeper. So here, this is one specific thing. I can charge 50 bucks, $97. Then we have this product. Then we have a DIY. So keep this in mind. DIY, DWY, and DFY. So in your business, one of the reasons why your prospects are not going to buy, or they are going to buy, is if you make it very clear, is it DIY? So we have DIY programs that start off at $10,000. Then we have done with you programs that are $5K to $25K programs. And then we have high-end masterminds, which is, $60K to $200K. And I put $25K because if you wanted to charge $25K, I would help you package up your experience, expertise, so you have an entire product ladder. Is this all making sense? If it's making sense to you, type into the chat box, it's making sense. Okay? Because what is this? This is a system. And what does the system stand for? Save yourself time, energy, and money. This is one of my favorite acronyms. Okay? I use this all the time on myself, with my team. I'm like, hey, what are the systems that we can use? And if you look at every single company in the world, okay? So for example, I have an Apple headset, okay? Apple headset. I have an Apple iPhone. That's what I have. I have an iPad in front of me. I have Apple AirPods. You see how all of this, can you see all of this? This is part of Apple's, what I call IPS. Write this down. IPS stands for Integrated Product Suite. Okay? If you go to McDonald's, which you shouldn't go to McDonald's, but some people like to go to McDonald's. If you go to McDonald's, do they just give you a burger? No, they offer you burger, fries. They offer you drinks, Coca-Cola or sugary cola or whatever they sell. If you go to America, they have something called super size, which is like extra, extra large. Okay. Every single top company in the world, you know what they all offer? They all offer an integrated product suite. So my question to you is, if you know this, I'm not teaching you anything new here. You know this. Where is your one? And then you're wondering, oh my gosh, like this is why people aren't buying. Oh, why am I not getting traffic? Okay, you're not getting traffic because your messaging is not dialed in. And you're missing one or more of what we call the funnels methodology. Can you see how this works together? This is the 7 steps, okay? Some of you, maybe you just have one. Like, okay, I want to help this kind of person. But you're missing every other element. And if you miss even just one, the whole thing breaks apart. It's just like putting a piece of the puzzle together. Day one, I talked about, if you have one piece of the puzzle that's missing, the thing is not complete. Okay? That's why I refuse to ever waste my time playing puzzles. Okay? The puzzle I work with is businesses and funnels. And you just need one funnel, by the way. One funnel. The more money you want to make, the more funnels you can add in. So you want to have $1 million pyramid. And you want to ask yourself, okay, what's the product I can give away? So I walk you through a real life experience right now. So here we have a playbook guide. This one is free. And what's the details? It's a 23-page guide that walks people through sales funnels. Okay, so now this is my guide. I'm gonna show you the link and you can see it, Playbook. It's literally called funnels.com Playbook. And what happens when you come over here for the Funnels Playbook? You download this document, you opt in, and this is one of my one-to-many selling system. Right now, as I'm talking to you, I'm presenting to you during this 3-day summit. I have Facebook ads and people that are coming in, giving me the name and email address, booking a phone call, wanting to do business with my company. How many of you just realized you need one of these Playbook funnels? Now, let me just break it down for you because some of you are logical. So I know your brain is already thinking, how is this going to work out? Let's just give you an example. And we go over your product. The first one that I'm going to help you build is going to be a cheap product. So we're going to do only $2,000. Okay. We'll have, $47 programs. We'll have a $5,000 program. But just for easy math sake, this is your program for $2,000. I give you a funnel that's a Playbook funnel. The Playbook funnel, people come in, traffic. Traffic is people. People, if you want to make money, you have to bring people into you. That's it. But if you just bring people into you, but they don't go through a funnel, they can't give you money. So an example would be we spend $100 on Facebook ads. From $100, we get 10 leads. Each lead costs us $10. $10. From 10 leads, if we get 3 people, we get 10 people to download this playbook, and we have 3 people that book a phone call. And let's say you're absolutely rubbish, you don't want to close people on the phone, you're just completely brand new, so you need some training, or you need to hire someone to do the closing for you. And they just closed 1 sale out of 3 people. Well, that's $2,000 for your product. Now, let's say, an example, you're completely brand new, you've never launched a product, you've tried before, it hasn't worked out, your product is only $1,000. How much did you spend on traffic? You spent $100. How much did you make back? $1,000. That's a 10x ROAS. Now, this is for sake of an example that I'm giving you. How many of you would be happy even if you got a 5x ROAS? Like, you can start any business, you can start any investments. And like I said, I've done it all, from property to crypto to trading to e-commerce, job shipping, everything under the sun. Nothing gives you more profit than selling digital courses and coaching programs. So for some people, this is realistic. I know a kid right now, he's 21 years old. He spent $15,000 on ads and he collected $210,000 cash just this month. And the month is not even finished. So your growth is limited by your imagination. That's all it comes down to. If you've never made money online, your first job is to ask yourself, how do I get access to one of these funnels for myself? And this is essentially what helped me grow my business 10x. This is how I went from 0 to $1 million in 3 years, and then to $10 million in the next few years. If it's a system, my question to you is, where's your system that's making you money? Where's your system that's making you 20 grand a month, 100 grand a month, 500K a month? If you don't have that, that means you don't have a system. And once you look at it logically, you look at it as, okay, Right now, there are people out there making $20,000 a month, $200K a month, $2 million a month. The market is huge, huge. All of you can go out and make $100 million each if you wanted to, and it would not have a tiny effect on the whole economy. There's plenty of money for everyone.